Alright, Bailey, what exactly is so important that you had to drag me away from the MST3K reboot?
Arcanon Poros, everyone, and welcome to Warcraft.
No! I'm trapped in a 600 by 400 prison of my own design! Hello, everybody. I am Coleman, HeyPoorPlayer video person.
And I am World of Warcraft's Bailey Wendel.
Now, when you did that intro earlier, you said some nonsense garbage. Could you go ahead and hit us with that again?
Arcanon Poros, it is good fortune in Draenei, because we are talking about space goats today.
Yes, I've seen this just based on the spelling, the Draenei. We're probably too white to make a watch me whip, watch me nay-nay joke, right? I mean, yeah. Yeah.
We're way too white. Just in general, really. Just call them space goats, please.
I'll call them whatever I want. It's my show.
Alright, we're starting on a planet called Argus that is inhabited by a race called the Eredar.
Okay. Dumb words. We're off to a good start.
It's Blizzard lore. This race is super smart and really good with all kinds of magic. If you do not know where this is going, you were not present for the War of the Ancients episode.
Is it demons?
It's demons. It's definitely demons.
If there's one thing we know about here, it's how to deal with demons.
Well, about that. Eredar have these three leaders.
Can you describe what they look like? The Eredar, not the three leaders in particular.
I wish I could just pull up a picture. Okay, they're blue.
Dabba dee dabba die.
They have.
Now listen up, here's a story about a little goat that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, everything he sees is just blue.
Blizzard's made some cool tunes as far as fantasy goes, but this one's a cross between a Smurf, a goat, and a Davy Jones.
Okay, that sounds kind of rad.
The ladies have horns. It's awesome.
Alright. You
should definitely edit in a picture.
I'll edit whatever I want. I'll edit in a picture of an actual goat. What are you gonna do, stop me?
I do not have editing privileges, so no.
Editing privileges, like editing the friggin' 2 hours of show into a watchable 10 minutes is a privilege.
Oh, but you're so good at it.
You're cute. Alright, so tell me more about these goats.
Okay, so the three leaders are Kil'jaeden, Archimonde, and Velen.
Listen, Jaden Smith might not have had the best career ever, but I think that's a bit much. I mean, After Earth was bad, but...
You're cute. And they are approached by Sargeras.
Oh, I remember this guy. Yeah, come on down to Sargonar's House of Demons!
Sargeras has the usual deal. Immense power, knowledge, all your heart's desires if you join up. And Kil'jaeden and Archimonde are like, heck yeah! But Velen sees a vision of the future and all the destruction this is going to cause and goes, heck no.
Why does everyone need a vision of the future to realize that this is a bad deal? Yo, sup! I'm a demon! You wanna make a deal with me? Yeah, sure, why not?
You're imagining Doom demons. These guys are slightly less obvious about their demonic nature at first.
So, Sargonar! You seem like a non-eldritch individual.
Velen takes his vision of the future and goes to try to change his buddies' minds as well. And fails. So the majority of the Eredar race joins up with the Burning Legion. Velen freaks out, goes and prays for assistance, and he is answered. This being of pure light. Did that sound capitalized? That was supposed to sound capitalized.
Okay.
Called a Naru, appears before him and goes, yeah, sure, I'll help.
Is he wearing a Nehru jacket? Hi everybody, that was a bad joke. That was not a funny joke.
Actually, the Naru kinda look like glowing wind chimes.
Okay.
Definitely pull up a picture for the audience.
Nope, it's that same goat picture. Ah, he's so cute. So the wind chimes talk to the goats, and they're like, yeah, we'll help you out.
The remaining uncorrupted Eredar rename themselves the Draenei, which means exiled ones in Eredun, and hop on the Naru ship Oshugun to get the heck out of Dodge.
Oshugun?
Look, we know the names are BS.
Oshigun, take me by the hand.
The Legion, not liking it when their victims escape, head off after them.
Demons are funny like that. What's the dumb name of the demon ship?
I don't know, but I can tell you the dumb name of the demon agent in charge of this.
Oh, please!
Talgath.
So Talgath is on the good ship Evil Dad.
Chasing everyone through the cosmos. The Naru are guiding the Draenei to safety and blessing them with light-given knowledge and power. Which means that basically half the race is paladins now.
Sounds terrible. Just based on sort of our Hey Poor Adventurers experience with paladins.
Fair enough. Do not let the paladins hear you say that. They're also being told that there are other groups out there fighting the demons, and one day they will be part of a unified army of the light that will stand against the Legion for the good of all creation. And
This army of the light isn't gonna include some blind dumb shit, is it? Tingle, tingle, I'm a wind chime. Nah, man, it's all good. Don't even worry about it. Alright, so there's all this spacefaring adventure, none of which is in the game, because it might be too fun. They eventually end up, as though I couldn't guess.
A planet they call Draenor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we're not where you think we are yet. Draenor means exile's refuge, and they settle in, make friends with the locals.
Why do you have a word for the home of an exile? They're not exiles anymore.
Because shut up is why. They settle in, make friends with the locals, keep their magic toned down so the Legion doesn't find them. Just, try to live life. This does not work for long. Talgath finds them and reports back to
Even you can't say it!
Sargeras's new right-hand man, Kil'jaeden. And Kil'jaeden goes, "Yes, finally, we can corrupt or exterminate everyone who..." Oh, neat, are those orcs? Kil'jaeden goes to Gul'dan to make a deal and corrupts the vast majority of the orcs too, turning them into wild rage monsters who will kill everything.
Now, we haven't talked about Gul'dan, but we probably will at some point. If you've seen the Warcraft movie, that's this. I saw the Warcraft movie 2 times because of this person. Some movies get better on the second viewing. Some movies.
We mostly kill the Draenei. The war lasts 8 years, and the number I got off of WoW Wiki was 80% of the Draenei die?
Cool.
That's a lot.
Blech.
And the ones that don't die but fell corrupted in this war turn into one of two things. Broken if they're lucky. Still intelligent but cut off from the light and very likely to turn to shamanism. If they're unlucky, I am legitimately distressed over this fate. The lost ones are kind of reduced to their base instincts. It's sad. Please, can we move on? The Draenei who are left flee to a region on Draenor called Zangarmarsh. Where they come up with a plan. This plan is run away.
It's a great plan! I'm excited to be a part of it!
This is where things get confusing. There are blood elves in a place called Tempest Keep, a powerful fortress that the Draenei used to have years ago.
I'm very confused by the relationship of Draenor and Azeroth. Is it the same planet, or...?
No. It is 2 different planets connected by a huge fell portal.
Okay, but the elves have been to Draenor.
Yes. Well, the Sin'dorei. I don't know what the Kaldorei are up to. The Sin'dorei split.
You know
off
what?
the
You're right. I don't
Kaldorei.
care. You were right to just skip past it. I apologize. That was on me. That's my bad. I'd like to apologize to you. Apologize to the audience. Oh, Dark Temple or whatever.
Tempest Keep.
Mm-hmm.
The remaining Draenei sneak in to take back one of the wings of Tempest Keep, which detaches into a ship.
Just sit right back and you'll hear the tale of a fateful trip.
We've got guns and ships, and so the balance shifts.
I'm on a boat!
The wing they steal is called the Eredar, because Blizzard is really bad at names.
Okay, so they're leaving. They're making a kind of an exodus, one might say, and they find this ship, the ship that they're gonna make their exodus on. It's sort of their exit-er, if you will. A minute. What was that you just said? Exeter? By God, you've nailed it! We can go to lunch at 10!
They take Anaru with them because never leave home without one, right? Problem is, a bunch of blood elves sneak onto the ship as well. Because elves ruin everything. Don't get me wrong, I love elves. But the blood elves are really mad about this wing of their keep being stolen.
Which, yeah, that's kind of fair. You guys
I mean,
just
they
built...
stole the keep from the Draenei in the first place.
Okay, but, like, they built a boat before, right? Like, there's lots of ways to get boats that don't involve, like, architectural damage. Hey, Bailey, do you want to go sailing this weekend? Because I've got a sledgehammer. We can go on down to the Thomas P. Kennard house, smash it to bits, and that's a boat, I guess.
But no, actually, the Wings of Tempest Keep are kind of floating detached from the main building. It's actually really cool. Blizzard did some awesome stuff with architecture back in Burning Crusade and then never again. The one we don't mention is Warlords of Draenor.
Okay. Is that not relevant to this?
Let me summarize Warlords of Draenor for you real quick.
No!
Orc. We're done. Some blood elves snuck onto the ship.
Because, you know, they look the same as Draenei. You know, it's really easy to confuse the two. Let's see. Draenei, blood elf wearing a paper mask.
And they mess with the trans-dimensional engine because they're mad and apparently sabotaging stuff in their temper tantrum. Nobody likes the Sin'dorei. Except Sin'dorei. And even then, they are all side-eyeing each other hardcore.
Alrighty then.
The Draenei end up hurtling through space. Basically, the Draenei hop into a ship and crash down on Azermist Isle.
Is Azermist Isle on Azeroth?
Yes, it is.
I could tell because the name was dumb and just had the word Azeroth in it, basically.
So, they land on Azermist Isle, meet the Night Elves, and join the Alliance, and you are all caught up to the game now.
That's it? I mean, the elves, like, we barely scratched the surface with elves, and it took us like twice as long. And even the Pandarian got more. You're telling me there's this whole race of spacefaring, trans-dimensional blue goat beings, and that's the whole story? That's it?
I mean, I'm really excited. There's a patch going up. They are going to get more lore this expansion.
There's a patch coming?
There's a patch. There's a patch coming. They are patching in additional lore.
You didn't leave anything out. That was it?
I did not leave anything out.
There's not some, like, cool detail on the space adventures you could fill us in on? Well, that was disappointing.
I mean,
I'm not, like, disappointed in you. I'm teasing.
I know. I mean, I could talk in more detail about Draenor.
Hey, Medson, we've got this one really cool, really original race. It's probably our only race that's not like anything else in any other game. You want to maybe expand that more? Thrall! Oh, fuck. Well, Bailey, before I get back to Mystery Science Theater 3000, what is the moral of this story you've told us today?
Demons are bad, wind chimes are good.
Demons are bad, wind chimes are good. Thank you for watching, everybody. I've been Coleman. If you want to find more of me and the rest of the talented HeyPoorPlayer team, you can do so at www.heypoorplayer.com or by subscribing to this channel. Bailey, people can find you at lavenderfrostflower.tumblr.com. If you liked it, why not leave a comment? We take requests, so, you know, if there's something that you want to see us talk about on the show, go ahead and leave a comment. We probably will.
Don't forget to tell your friends. Please tell your guildies about this.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye! Now listen up, here's a story about a blue goat who lived in a blue world. And all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside, blue his ship with a blue little window. You're going to put that in, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die! Dabba-dee, dabba-die. Dabba dee dabba die. Dabba dee dabba die. Dabba dee dabba die. Dabba dee dabba die. Dabba dee dabba